Hello, in this video you will see what is the top 10 must-have units in this update 12. Every units in this video are all obtainable and not from trading. I do want to know what is your top 10 must-have units in this update 12, and remember to subscribe and like. And with that being said, in no particular order, the first must-have unit is Chikaraki, Symbol of Fear. Chikaraki is one of the new units added in this update 12, and he turns out to be one of the best support in this update. Chikaraki, Symbol of Fear stats and max level and max upgrade is 74,552 damage with his SPA at 7.5 seconds, making his damage per second at 9,940.39, which is insanely good for a support unit. Chikaraki does DK damage over 3 ticks and up to 6 ticks at max upgrade, which stops regenerating enemies, and his DK damage does true damage, which will be good against magic resistance enemies as he is a magic unit. Although Chikaraki is one of the most hardest units to evolve, as you have to continuously defeat the brand new My Hero Academia Legend stages in this update 12, which are quite difficult to do, especially if you're playing them solo. Chikaraki is meta for leaderboard runs, especially with his full AoE decay, and it will also do true damage, which will be insane. Alright, the next unit is Lord Boron. Lord Boron in this update 12 is still obtainable through alien portals, and he is a secret and limited unit. Alien portals are dropped from the alien spaceship infinite mode. Boron's stats on max upgrade and max level is 171,226 damage with his SPA at 7 seconds, making his damage per second at 24,460.85. With Lord Boron having 3 placements, pretty sheesh. He is a hybrid and multi-hit unit at upgrade 8, and his damage type is magic. Hog. Okay, next unit is Melia Assault. He is one of the best boss killer, as if you have equipped him with Lost Vein or Nail Relic, he will become the very best at boss killing and a stronger unit in general. Melia's assault stats on max level and max upgrade is 206,171.06 damage with his SPA at 9 seconds, making his damage per second at 22,907.9. Melia Assault have a 50% crit, which there are times his damage will crit, and having Lost Vein or Nail Relic on Melia's will be the most overpowered unit, as I've mentioned. You can place 3 Melia's Assault, and Melia's costs 84,800 yen to max upgrade a single Melia's. Fortunately, it is easier to evolve Melia now, as Nami gives quests at the lobby that will give rewards for you to evolve the 7 Deadly Sins units. Yippee! Alright, the next unit is Endeavor Hellflame. Endeavor is one of the newer units added in this update 12, and he is one of the hardest unit you can evolve compared to everyone in this top 10 must-have, as you have to countlessly defeat the new My Hero Academia Legend stages, which is quite difficult and time-consuming to do. So I definitely suggest watching my videos at the same time. Yeah. Endeavor Hellflame stats on max level and max upgrade is 151,867 damage, with his burning doing 75,848 damage, along with his SPA at 10 seconds, making his damage per second at 22,781 with burning. Endeavor Hellflame will do 2 times the damage against ice opponents, and having the Mangekyo Eye Relic is a must equip for Endeavor Hellflame. An alternative unit you can go for is Itachi Susano. Itachi Susano is currently the meta for this week 10 tournament, especially when paired with Mangekyo Eye Relic, will do heavily well in this brand new tournament. Itachi's stats on max upgrade and max level is 63,784 damage, along with his SPA at 6.5 seconds, making his damage per second at 19,625 with burn. Itachi have 2 power types, magic and fire. Itachi will do 2 times the damage against ice opponents, and having the Mangekyo Eye Relic is also essential to have for Itachi Susano. Hog. Okay, the next unit is Pride the One. Escanor is still the best ground unit in this update 12 with his strong late game stats, as well as Escanor has the biggest full AoE circle with huge range, and having a low SPA cooldown and insanely good damage per second. Pride the One stats at max upgrade and max level is 57,525.41 damage, following his SPA at 6.5 seconds, making his damage per second at 8,850. With Sunshine passive max, his new damage per second is 19,921. Oh my goodness. At later upgrades, it will become a hybrid unit, making him attack both ground and air opponents. I suggest placing Pride the One as soon as possible, as he buffs himself permanently from placements for 15 waves. The best trait you can have on Pride the One is Unique. An alternative trait you can have on him that will do well as Unique is Double Snipers and Divine. Pride the One's damage types are Physical and Fire. I only recommend to bring Pride the One in waves that are 20 or longer, although I do bring him in Infinity Castle. Lastly, Pride the One is meta for this week 10 tournament. Alright, the next unit is Hawk's Fierce Wings. Hawks is currently the best physical air unit in this game right now, although it is difficult to evolve him to his form, since you have to continuously defeat My Hero Academia Legend stages, and Nami is not giving any quests at the moment for you to get the evolution items easier, unless you talk to Hawks over at the summoning area. Hawk's Fierce Wing stats at max upgrade and max level is 47,382.54 damage, with his SPA at 4.5 seconds, making his damage per second at 10,529.45, which makes Hawk's Fierce Wings the best physical heal unit in this update 12. Hawk's Fierce Wings costs 49,200 yen to fully upgrade, and his damage type is physical, and you can place 4 of Hawk's Fierce Wings. Pretty nice. Okay, the next unit is Metal Knight Arsenal. Metal Knight Arsenal is the best heal unit in this update 12, since he is a multi-hit and insanely strong in infinite runs, as he has a passive where he spawns drones, which at later upgrades will do half of his damage. Wow. Metal Knight Arsenal stats at max upgrade and max level is 129,881 damage, with his SPA at 6.1 seconds, making his damage per second at 21,291.98. Metal Knight Arsenal will be needing takedowns so he can spawn his drones, and there is an indicator at the back of Metal Knight to see what kills he is at, and the best trait you can have on him is Unique. Alright, the next unit is Isofanu. Aizen is one of the best ground units, especially at upgrade 9. He'll be able to attack both air and ground opponents. Woohoo! Isofanu is one of the most hassle units to evolve, but the grind will be worth it. Especially he is the meta magic ground unit, with Isofanu stats at max upgrade and max level is 249,567 damage, with his SPA at 15 seconds, making his damage per second at 16,637.8. And having the Miracle Timepiece relic equipped on him will be very OP. You want him to be unique because he'll be helpful in leaderboard runs. And finally, Isofanu also have a manual ability called Kanzen Seimen, which causes the opponents to be pushed back and shielding your base. Oh my goodness. Okay, the next unit is Poochie Heaven. Poochie Heaven is the best support in this update 12 with his broken DPS and insane AoE circle. Poochie Heaven stats at max upgrade and max level is 49,064 damage, with his SPA at 3.4 seconds, making his damage per second at 14,430.58, which is one of the best DPS unit, especially you can place 3 Poochies. Oh my god. Poochie can be both used as support or a damage dealer, as at upgrade 9, he will gain an ability called Time Acceleration. When activated, his SPA and his allies' SPA will be lowered by 50%, and this will last for 30 seconds. And it does not matter if the units are not in his range. Poochie Heaven's power type is magic, and he costs 94,821 yen to fully upgrade. Finally, the last unit is Vegeta Super 2. Vegeta Super 2 is one of the best physical ground units in this update 12, as he will be able to become hybrid at later upgrades and have an insane stats. Sheesh. Vegeta Super 2 stats at max upgrade and max level is 150,295 damage, with his SPA at 7.7 seconds, making his damage per second at 19,518.83. This is incredibly strong. The best traits you can have on him is Unique, as you can only place 3 of Vegeta Super 2, and he is a multi-hit which will do well against shield opponents. Vegeta Super 2 is one of the most hassle units to evolve, as you have to continuously defeat West City Freezo Invasion Raid, although You'll be getting relic shards at the same time while trying to get Vegeta Super's evolution items, so it's a win-win situation, and his damage type is physical. Well, that was it for this video on the top 10 must-have units in this update 12. I hope this video helped you in some sort of way. Remember to subscribe and like, and I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.